My name's Ryan Abraham. I'm a senior at Indiana Wesleyan University, and I'm gay. There was never really a time, like an exact time, that I realized that I was gay. It was sort of the natural, like the way things naturally were. I had 2 G.I. Joes, and I was so young that like I had no idea what was right and wrong at that point, and I was like making these G.I. Joes gay without really realizing like what I was doing at the time. I was a music major my freshman year, and they offered me a lot of scholarship, and so that was my main reason. And I saw my sexuality as such a small part of who I was that I didn't feel in any way that it would ever interfere with a school or with a group of people. Like I knew that Christians didn't really approve of the gay lifestyle, but it never really occurred to me that it would be this sort of, I guess it never really occurred to me that I would come against as much opposition as what I have from like the Christian school. I wore a legalized gay shirt on campus one Friday, and that was the day that I received the most opposition. Just things were said, and there were Facebook posts about it, and really mean and degrading things were stated about me, and it's really sad to be sort of put down and dehumanized to the point where it's just, I mean, people feel like they can say whatever they want about me and my sexuality and expect for me just to be okay with it. The initial Facebook post was it was made by a student, and it said, why would you wear a legalized gay shirt on a Christian campus, silly, silly little homosexual boy? And then after that he put like LOL smiley face or something like that. And from that point, like, people made different comments on it, saying, well, not everybody here is a Christian, and not everybody here believes that gay marriage is a sin, that like it's really that big of a deal. And there are many Christians who think that gays should be allowed to get married, and it went back and forth, and ultimately the original poster was very relentless in his views and opinions, and was very unapologetic about it. I came here as a non-Christian, but I was converted second semester of my freshman year. However, since coming out of the closet, and because during that time I was convinced by many people around me that I needed to fight the temptation and sort of suppress it, and those were the darkest years of my life. But when you're telling somebody that the way they feel is so wrong, that they need to feel this way in order to be okay, I hated myself. I really hated myself. And I didn't feel as though I could ever really be loved. But then last semester, I did a lot of soul searching and came out of the closet to my family and most of my friends, and still came to be a Christian for quite a while. I reconciled the Bible with homosexuality, like the verses and different things like that. However, the more I dug into the Bible, the more I didn't really believe in it anymore. So currently I'm no longer a Christian, which was about 2 months ago, or maybe a little bit longer ago, that I renounced my faith. The idea that it's a choice. That's the most difficult thing to explain to somebody. And it's nearly impossible to convince. I found it nearly impossible to convince Christians and many others that it's like that it wasn't a choice for me to be this way. And if we really think about it, it doesn't really make sense to be a choice. Why would I choose to, like my dad said to me, you're choosing to put yourself in a place of discrimination, in a place of, like, why would I choose to put myself in the minority? Why would I choose to be neglected, negated, hated? Why would I choose all these things upon myself? There has to be a point where I have to stand firm with who, like, in what I am and who I am, and be confident and stand up for who I, like, for myself. Stick up for myself.